following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Of course! Of course!
And he's like, at last the blood oath is fulfilled. Sword just slices right through him, and you could heal. And he'll just look at this and like, another fine minion to add up. They fight. Bust up the place. Who's getting out of the way?
I'll get out of the way, but
I absolutely want to watch.
I'm watching, yeah, I want to see this. Also watch. I'm just going to bring up my shield and just...
Okay, so they're like back and forth. He's not hitting Count Hector, and like on the occasions he does, he just heals up. And he's like, foul abomination! It's like, do you really need to use a translator pendant? That's so gauche. It even clashes with your armor. What are you even saying? I'm saying you're tacky. So he's using like a shadow blade. They battle out into the sunlight. Count Hector does not die.
What? Dude, that evidence we found was wrong.
That turns everything on its head.
And finally, the Battle Magister oversteps, and Count Hector breaks his arm and grabs his neck and goes in for the bite. Dead. Perfectly good shot. Hello, Ifrit. I'm back. He'll just calmly walk inside after NPCing the NPC. Thank you for charging the amulet.
I have several questions.
Of course you do. It wouldn't be you if you didn't.
That is true. So, what just happened?
That was my question too!
You were attacked
No.
in such a way that damaged your pendant.
Explain to me how the amulet worked.
Well, it is an amulet of protections. Of course,
Yes.
It doesn't protect you at all.
I noticed that.
It first needed to be charged with blood, not elect by a darkspawn creature, such as a vampire. You served perfectly. No doubt you noticed every time you killed something, the blood was absorbed into the pendant.
I thought that was because I was a foul blade.
You're a what now? I smell a monograph coming. Once it was charged, it was ready to cast its protective magics and a summoning spell. Summoning myself to wherever you were, and casting protection from sunlight and protection from good upon me. Effectively, making me invincible to sunlight. So I can finally walk in the day. In exchange, I took care of your problem. A fine contract.
How long does that last for you?
Until I die. Finally, I can walk in the daylight and see the sun. You have no idea how much you miss it.
We probably take it for granted.
Eaton's like, does this mean you're not a... No, it doesn't. Thank you.
If you do not mind my interruption, I've been meaning to...
Why change a habit?
talked to you for a while now, but you always seem to be absent.
Yes.
In case
I
it...
had almost made it back to my... Anyway.
In case it changes anything, Ethan informed me that while she did kill servants under your control, she smelt another on them.
Yes, I know. I know now. It's amazing how talkative one of most of the children of the night can be when you tie them to a bench and watch the sun rise. I'd say almost anything to get out of that, wouldn't I?
Imagine so.
Love to see it. So, but why the Battle Magister? Did you know about that?
No, I was on my way back to Strumplut. Some things need dealing with. Not that I don't mind being brought back for such an occasion.
Well, I imagine you're going to give the Baron a run for his money now that you can go outside and he cannot.
I'm starting to think maybe I could give Kane a run for his money, but not yet. You don't need to know. Yet. I understand congratulations are in order. You, no doubt, have been awarded the treasure by now?
Yes, and Sir Redemir has had quite a bit of a promotion.
Interesting.
I might be seeing you in Strumplut,
Might you be?
if the Archduke has his way.
The Archduke. Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Well, I wish you all well. Perhaps one day you will learn to stay in a place you don't get destroyed.
Yes, sir. Apologies for that. Is there any way...
It's not mine.
Oh.
I was renting.
Oh. I feel we should compensate somebody then. Who should...
The manor originally belonged to Duke Gerbo of Altrin.
And there's not to worry
Oh,
about.
don't worry.
there.
I think we've paid him enough.
Ah. Always does to make friends in high places. Not the house I would have chosen.
And that's not what I meant. Oh, in your absence, he died. Speaking up against...
Oh, how unfortunate. How will the
Yes.
nation go on?
Yes, well...
Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a stroll around the city. And then resume my long flight home.
Of course. Thank you for your hospitality.
Bye.
Once he leaves,
Eaton's going to be like, I like him.
Wait, do we all
He's
hear
really
that?
cool, right?
He smells nice.
Did I hear that, Ethan?
I know, creature of the night and all, but gotta admire a man who can pull off a lacy cravat without looking gay. Too gay.
See, you two can get along.
Ah, I wouldn't go that far. I need to talk to you, by the way. It's a religious matter.
By all means,
send
unless...
those today.
So there was
somebody
a
else-
corpse of a Battle Magister outside, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh,
It's getting up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, it's in the sunlight. Yeah, it's actually on fire. Because it's a vampire now.
I'm gonna watch.
Stagger, stagger, burn, cinder crisp.
I'm standing in the doorway.
He got a new servant only for it to just die.
I think that was the intent.
Yeah.
Otherwise he'd have dragged it inside. Or would it be? When does that conversion happen? I think it's actually at night.
It's
isn't it?
Oh,
at
yeah,
night.
they have to go to sleep normal. What,
Yeah.
But he might be... I don't know how
But
strong
he's
he might
dead, so...
Yeah, but it still doesn't happen till night time normally.
Okay, so it's just lying there, yeah.
We should take this inside.
Also, he wants to rifle through its stuff.
Well, if nobody else has any pressing matters, Ethan, if you feel free to...
Did his sword stop going on fire when he died?
Yes. Otherwise, there'd be a fire.
We can retire to my room and we can chat there.
It's not that.
Sorry?
Actually, it is kind of... I suppose it's about sex.
I did not mean to. I was not enticing you to my bed. That's a good place where we can.
Why?
talk.
What's wrong with me?
You're very attractive, Ethan.
I know.
But you, in fact, have. We've talked about this and the werewolf thing and the sin thing.
Yeah,
so,
that's a thing I need to talk to you about. There's like privacy rules and things with priests, right?
Not with him.
Well, this has to be. Hang on. I remember this. I choose to invoke the right of the confession.
Saphiro is not Soviet.
I'm just making fun of you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
If he was, he would sleep with. Oh wait, hold on.
There's two ways this could go.
Saphiro.
I saved Raya, and I would like to consummate sex with her. Or, I've blown up the world's food again, everyone.
And I'd like to sleep with Riot.
Oh, sexual chocolate Anthony Swa.
Roy, if nothing else, I consider you a friend, and if you have something you wish to,
I mean,
It's
confidence.
Ethan.
Sorry,
It's Ethan.
or Ethan. Yes, I'll start that again. Ethan, nothing else. I consider you a friend. So if you want to tell me something in confidence,
Yes,
I will not
master.
tell it to win. Follow me.
Yes, master. Bork, bork.
I'll let them deal with their corpse.
So you've dragged the corpse inside.
I sure have.
I'm just tossing a steak. Just watching.
Is that a euphemism for dog fucking?
No.
Because they're just left with her. Okay. Yeah. He seems pretty almost, but not quite entirely dead.
But he's not dead.
He's got a heartbeat. A very slow one.
He's still alive.
I don't know how it works.
What?
Be careful.
Should I try to save him?
I would not.
Count Hector said he has a new thing, so
Left him outside, though. Was he counting on me bringing him inside?
I don't know.
would he think that you'd like to go through his stuff?
Yes.
So would he have left him outside?
That makes sense.
I have this hatred thing that I kind of have to roll. Are you, like, between me and the body?
Yes.
Like, how between?
Like, if you are at the door, I am inside like this. Like
Over the
looking
body.
at-
He's
yeah.
over the fucking body.
Okay. You win for now.
Wrong, sir. You could go for a twofer.
Because he's
His
eating
chest
mage.
isn't that thick.
I can cut
You
through
can
his
kill two
weaselly mate.
Caesarians in one.
Oh, the value.
2 Caesarians with 1 steak, just saying. You
Sephiroth's
could staple
friend.
them together and send them home as a combined document.
Well, I'm gonna start rifling through his stuff.
Okay. He has a small belt pouch filled with sapphires, emeralds, rubies, miscellaneous, extremely valuable small gems.
Oh, I have one of these.
Yoink.
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
He has... Oh shit, I actually need to... I love it when I only put half of the information I need in the document, assuming I would just like to look it up in another document. And let me tell you something. I never actually want to look it up in another document, because why the fuck would I want to look it up in another document? That's fucking retarded. I should just write it, because it's still here. Now I have to fill, while I'm waiting for a document, a huge document to load, because I was too fucking stupid at the time to copy the thing over into the one document. And this is, oh wow, this is special. Oof. Yeah, okay, so I've mentioned the pouch full of gems, and you of course left that alone.
I took that.
Oh,
What? No, I'll check all the things.
so you're adding. So you're going to need to add the pouch to your thing, and note that it has 4 pounds of small miscellaneous gems in it.
I can't state my destructive urges on the Caesarian body because you're in the way, so I'll go get
Here's
the sword
another
and bring it
pouch
inside.
with about 40 krona in it.
Is that the currency of Caesarea?
It is similar in shape to a cubit, which is a square coin.
No.
Where it's got a spider in the middle of a web on one side, and two heads featured on the smaller coin, which is a crowned woman and an imposing helmeted male on the other side, facing away from one another, with the backs of their heads sort of merged in half. Though anyone who has got lots of travelling experience, so not you,
We have lots of travelling experience.
have you ever been spent a lot of time in Talvalon, which is probably the only place any of you would have found.
I have
spaces.
obscure knowledge.
Roll.
I have, but I'm not there.
11. Just like a decent roll, if I
Okay.
do say so.
Sure, that's good enough. You know this is a Caesarian krona coin. It is 1/3 the value of a mark.
Okay.
It's one of the weird ones. He also has in another pouch 3 electrum coins, which are square with angle cut corners, which I guess technically makes it octagonal, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But they're not a major side. Featuring the representation of a beautiful crowned woman on one side and an imposing helmeted male on the other. These are worth I think that the gold is worth 2 of them, so they're half the value of the gold.
Okay.
I guess.
Actually, I wander off. I've got to go to the Devil's Spur.
He has another pouch with a bunch of little square bits of paper with handwritten notes in a language you can't read. But one of them has a drawing of basically you.
Okay.
Pictures. Pictures of me.
He was obviously looking for me. This is understandable.
Pharaoh's jealous.
There is a small dark wood carving of a spider.
I've seen this before, right?
No,
No?
not a specific one.
Oh, okay. I thought we had a spider carving that Lee had.
He is wearing a pendant with an orange crystal in it, which is cracked.
Take it anyway.
It disintegrates
Really?
as soon as it leaves his body.
Okay.
And then it undisintegrates because why would it do that? I was hoping for an explosion of anger.
It's happened so many times now. We just
I'm desensitized.
There is a small, about yay side, about the size of a big lighter pewter cylinder with a cork with a wax seal on it.
Okay. Cylinder.
He has an apple.
I don't need the apple.
He has a half sausage and a bit of cheese and some bread wrapped up in wax paper.
I don't need that.
He has a bratwurst.
I feel like only Radomir wants that.
They got me out of the cave in that one time, man. Don't overlook the usefulness of the tactical bratwurst.
He has a locket in a pouch, not warm.
Okay.
It is silvery, but probably made of some kind of zinc alloy. I don't know what you'd call that in medieval setting. Polish silver, something like that.
Okay.
It opens up, and inside is a very detailed portrait of a lovely young lady about his age.
Okay. Look, man, it's not my fault.
Everyone's got loved ones.
Yeah, he attacked you.
Yeah.
He incurred the wrath of
on
Hector.
his fingers, he has a ring on each hand which will not come off.
But his hair.
But they're...
Are you making this gesture? Are you suggesting I cut
But the rings are sort of like, they're not solid bands, they're sort of made of interweaving bits of strands of metal.
They don't move at all, like, they don't even, like, rotate?
No.
Oh.
He has a deck of cards.
Cool. Is it an interesting deck of cards?
The art's good.
That seems fine.
It could be a dick of many
That
things.
seems unlikely.
Did you draw any cards from it? Just to be sure.
Well, I mean, I have to have looked at it to have ascertained the pictures are good. So,
So if it was a deck of many things, he would have received the knowledge that he had can only draw so many and has to be.
Yeah, true. It makes you aware of that stuff.
The decks of many things can't pretend to be not be.
Yeah. Be real awkward if you could accidentally draw from them.
I don't know why you're.
Yeah, a bunch of people just want to play
Oh, what do all
Snap.
these cards look like? Oh no!
The odds of actually getting
52 pickup!
the odds of getting anything good out of a dick of many things is just.
It's high, it's 50%!
No, it actually
No,
isn't.
Oh,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Like,
No, it's garbage.
It's
Absolutely.
like about a third to 2/3, I think.
It's not
It depends
worth.
on what you determine to be good. Because a lot of the things that are bad just happen to you. A lot of the things that are good, you then have to have a horrible encounter to get.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're dead. Or, you've got this fabulous castle, but it's filled with monsters, you have to kill all of them to get it.
Yeah.
Well, I could just do that.
Ah.
That's how you get castles in this game.
It's garbage.
It can be good.
I wonder if you'll get a castle.
If your dungeon master has created their own
Version of it.
deck,
I wonder if you'll get a castle.
I'll probably have to buy one.
barons generally don't get castles handed to them. That's basically his small lootable items.
What about large lootable items?
Define large.
Like his armor?
You want to take that off?
I would like to.
Alright.
What about a sword?
How are you doing that?
Does it not just come off?
It's not self-evident. Like, there aren't exposed traps.
Sulan,
What do you need you to dismember this body for?
Excuse me, human crowbar.
What?
how do you think this armor comes off? No, look at this!
He's not wrong. This is
It
nice.
screams Caesarian battle majesty.
It literally has glowing runes on it and is obviously magic.
How did this guy get here?
It's probably.
Because he's Caesarian.
It's probably a word he must say for.
Oh, actually, you're not wrong. I do. Yeah, he does actually have to have a document of diplomatic authorization, so that would be there too.
What does it say he's allowed to do?
It's Bromanian. He is here to take possession of a missing Caesarian and return them, and he has been granted permission to do so by the guy called Viscount Maxwell.
Ah,
He is also authorized to kill and murder anyone in the party of that Caesarian if he wants to, and grants him full diplomatic immunity, revocable only by his superiors. So in other words, it's a crime for you to harm him.
Good thing
but
we
I
did it.
didn't do that.
Nope, you didn't. But who's going to believe the Caesarian, who isn't this guy, in his armor?
Well, this Baron's gonna defend me, so it's fine.
Is he?
Diplomatic community.
So like, even if I spend a bunch of time like trying to like figure out this armor,
I did it! I survived!
even if I spend a bunch of time trying to like figure out this armor, like
With enough time, I think you might be able to get it off him.
yeah,
Especially if you know the magic word that removes the armor.
I do not know that word.
Then you will.
Well,
never
I would
work
test
it out.
magic words I know.
Okay.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?